In our second lesson, Python 0 to Hero, we're going to look at variables, and this is how we can store information that the computer can access later. We're going to mainly be concentrating on numbers, and we're going to do some simple mathematics with that. Now we're going to use the print statement to display them to the screen, although that's not actually necessary because we're just going to be using the interpreter. But when we start writing our files, we're going to have to use the print statement, so we're going to do it now just so that we can create good practice. Okay, so let's do some work with variables and numbers. So first of all, I want to define a few numbers for us. So I'm going to say A equals 46, become apparent later, B equals 4. So there's just two whole numbers, and it's really important to understand that in Python and most programming languages, whole numbers and decimal numbers are treated differently. Well, I can print those just like we did when we looked at the print command. Print A is going to print 46. If I want to print both of those numbers, I can do print A comma B, and then it will print A, put a space in by default, and then it will print the number 4. What if I want to do a calculation with those? What about print A plus B? Now we can work that out ahead. It's going to be 50. There we go. We've got our value 50. What if I want to do print, and we'll do a division now. Let's do A and divide. We use that slash like a fraction side B. Well, let's see. 4 goes into 46 11 times 2 left over, so it's going to be 11.5. What if I'm interested in just the whole number part? Well, we do something very similar to division, but we do two division signs. So that will say how many B's go into a whole number of times. It's 11. We can see that from our answer. What if we want to actually know how many were left over instead? We do A. Now I like to think of this like a division sign. I've got the percent sign, and obviously the line in it is in the same direction. We've just got these little O's either side, but that's the modulus function, which gives us the remainder. So yeah, when we divide 46 by 4, it goes into 11 times remainder 2. That could be really useful for what we want to do. What if I want to do powers? Well, actually I want to do a mixture. I'm going to do powers. I'm also going to mix together numbers and variables. Let's print let's see, B to the power of 3. So that's 4 times 4, which is 16, times by 4 again, which is 64. What if I want to make another variable based on these? I want to know what these two things are added together. Well, of course, I could just add them together like I did here, but I could store them in a different variable. Let's call it C. And let's say C equals A plus B. I want to know what that is. Let's print C. And there we've got our answer. What if I want to mix together text and numbers? Well, let's have a go. Well, I'll show you how we do it really. Let's do print, and I'll start my text. I am percentage D. Now when I put in that percentage D, it's telling the print function, look, it says I want to replace this, that's what the percent tells it, D with a number. Okay, D years old. And how does it know what to replace it with? Well, we put the percent sign after we've finished all of our string, and then we say, right, after percent sign, this is where you'll find the things to mix it with. And that's why I chose 46, won't be true next year. And I am 46 years old. What if I wanted to put more than one thing in? Well, we just do these in order, but there's one important thing. Let's say name equals just another variable here, Mark. This is important. We did it last time, but obviously we can have variables. Variables are just names, holders, places, if you like, in the computer to hold numbers, but they can also hold strings as well. We'll find later on as we work through, they can hold loads of different things. They're just places in memory. And I'm going to print, let's see this one, my name is, and I want to put some there. So percent. Now, I'm not going to put D because I don't want to put a number there. I'm going to put S because I want to put a string there. A string is like a list of letters, a string of letters. Imagine letters strung onto a thread. So my name is whatever's going to go there, and I am percentage D years old. And we've got this 1%, and then what I want to do, if I've got more than one thing here, you might think we just separate them with commas like we do here. We kind of do, but we have to put them in brackets as well, and that's because we're using a special thing called a tuple, and we'll learn about that later. So name and A, and then close that, close that. My name is Mark and I'm 46 years old. Remember, you'll find a little bit more information in the worksheet that goes with this later on. We've reached the end of our video. Please remember to subscribe. In the description below the video, you will find links to exercises that you can do to make sure you understand what we've done. Each video is going to build on what we've done before, so that the knowledge that we gain gets more and more thorough. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay in field with Winfield.